Hey everybody, my name is Paul Lesden Jr., aka Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/BoyGreen25. Before we go any further, this channel is solely dedicated to New York Jets content, so make sure you like the video and hit that subscribe button as well. We appreciate your support. On today's video, we're talking about what is normally a very dark time for New York Jet fans, the franchise tag deadline. It's when all our hopes and dreams of this free agent or that free agent ending up with the Jets go up in smoke. Let's pour a couple out here. Dalton Schultz, Dallas Cowboys, pour that one out. One that we thought was going to happen, dreamed of it happening, but it didn't come to fruition. Chris Godwin, pour another one out. Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver would have looked good with the Jets, but alas, it's not going to happen. However, there is one player that did not receive the franchise tag, which quite frankly was a pleasant surprise, one I expected wholly to land the franchise tag. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't write many articles, didn't do much discussion because I thought it was a foregone conclusion that this guy would not reach the open market. But that's why they say you don't assume, folks. And Harold Landry, the Tennessee Titans pass rusher, did not receive the franchise tag ahead of the deadline, and instead he will reach at a minimum the legal tampering period, which starts coming up on Monday at noon on March 14th, and then officially the new league year kicks off on Wednesday, just a few days later, March 16th at 4 o'clock. And since he's going to reach those waters, the Jets are going to have an opportunity to make a phone call. And I am telling you, people, the purpose of this video is to explain why, if I was running the shop, I would throw the bag at Harold Landry. He'd be the very first call I would make in free agency. And again, I still can't believe he's out there. Let's go through a little bit of the resume here. 25 years old, won't turn 26 until the summer. And the best ability for me is availability. How many Jets free agents have we brought in that have been injured and done nothing? Harold Landry is available. He's only missed one game in his entire career, and that was way back in his rookie season. So this is a guy who's available. And not just available, this guy is a budding star. Okay, in his 4 seasons in the league, he's got 31 sacks, 256 tackles, 41 tackles for loss, and 66 quarterback hits. And of course, he is coming off a career year where he had 12 sacks last year and his first Pro Bowl nomination of his career. Now, this is a rare opportunity. Not often do you have a 25-year-old pass rusher coming off of a career year with no warts, okay? Normally, when a free agent makes it to the open market, there's some reason that his team didn't want him, right? For one reason or another, maybe attitude problems, maybe character concerns, or what have you. For me, from everything I've heard, Harold Landry is a clean prospect. Now, coming out of college, coming out of BC, there's a lot of injury concerns, but he's quelled those in his professional career, remaining healthy. And not only remaining healthy, but making a massive impact at this level. And while some people have questioned the fit with the New York Jets, they run a 4-3 scheme. And when you look at the measurables for Harold Landry, 6'2", 252 pounds. To those people, I say sit back and listen to this, because you want to know something? I believe in Robert Saleh. You get really good pass rushers in his building, and he's going to figure it out. While predominantly he's played in a 3-4 scheme with the Tennessee Titans, I believe, without a doubt, he is versatile enough to be able to be a 4-3 end pass rusher in this scheme with the New York Jets. He is a talented player. He can fit with the Jets, and you pair him opposite Carl Lawson, oh baby, let's get ready to eat. So I think he's scheme versatile. He is young, and the Pro Football Network mentioned the Jets as a team that could be involved in a potential bidding war for Harold Landry's services. And folks, the bidding war is where we're going to get a little funky here. According to the Spot Track market value, which is an estimation, a projection of what a player could command on the open market, has Harold Landry landing a deal that pays him north of $17.1 million per season on a multi-year deal. Those projections had a 4-year, $68 million contract, which would place him among linebackers. Again, that's kind of a funky area between defensive linemen and edge rushers, kind of how he is categorized. But this contract in particular would rank him 7th among those linebackers. But I'll tell you this, that the money could get even crazier than this, because again, this is such a rare opportunity for a guy who is so young, who has so much production to be available on the open market. So the money could get freaky. I mean, it could get wild. And Joe Douglas has not proven that he's willing to risk it to get the biscuit in terms of throwing the funky money around. He was not responsible for the C.J. Mosley contract. He was not responsible for the Le'Veon Bell contract. He was not responsible for Trumaine Johnson funny money. So we're not even sure if he is capable of doing it. But again, if he's going to put his money where his mouth is, and again, what he's talked about is being aggressive. He's talked about trench play being so important for this team. Why not, if you're ever going to dive into the deep end of the pool, get the scuba gear on, okay? And you're jumping into the deep end of the pool for a young, up-and-coming pass rusher like Harold Landry. Again, this guy is not supposed to reach the open market, but this is a rare opportunity for the Jets to throw the bag at a guy who is on the upside, the upswing, coming off his rookie contract as a former day 2 pick. These are the kinds of guys Joe Douglas likes. This is someone I'm willing to bet on. It's not about what he's done in the past, which is impressive. It's about betting what he can do in the future, betting what he can do in the Jet schemes. Guys, if I haven't convinced you, I haven't done my job. The Jets absolutely need to throw the bag at Harold Landry, a guy that you should be circling over the next week as we're getting ready for free agency and the legal tampering period. Again, Harold Landry to the Jets. That should be the number one target on their list. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me on my channel. If you're new here, feel free to check out some of the other videos on the channel, including Damian Woody dropping by earlier this week on our Mock Draft Monday series, talking all things Jets and draft. A phenomenal guest. Plus, we have a couple of spot hitting pieces. We had Amari Cooper last week exploring that possibility. We also had the DK Metcalf trade. Say what now? Perhaps Jets, Seahawks, perhaps? We talked about a couple of trade packages that could entice the Seattle Seahawks. You can check out that video on the channel as well. And, of course, videos just like this with Harold Landry and why the Jets should give him the bag. All right, everybody, make sure you give a thumbs up to the video and hit the subscribe button. We are trying to bump this all the way up. It's New York Jets content all day, every day. Thank you so much for the support, everybody, and we will see you soon. Hopefully, the Jets will have themselves a nice little pass rusher here in Harold Landry.